I called the show the Notorious C.H.O. mostly because I was dedicating it to the ladies of rap. These women that I love so much, Little Kim, Missy Elliott, Da Brat. These women who really embody strength to me. They are about power. They are about claiming your sexuality. They are about love, truly the power of love. It's something that I wanted to emulate with this show. I wanted to kind of copy their style and their swagger. I really love women in rap because they are so sexually strong and really out to get theirs, and that's what I want. I'm going to get mine. And so the show's very feminist, very raw, very hardcore, very much the most intense power that I know how to wield, and so I'm, doing it in that kind of rap style because to me that's such strength. It's actually a show. I think it's about sex, and I think it's about sexuality. I think it's about defining yourself as a single woman. I think that there is a kind of idea of incompletion. If you're single, that means you're somehow incomplete, that you're unfinished, and that society is going to try to finish you somehow by either getting you married or making you into spinster or making you into some kind of ball buster or whatever. So it's the idea of having a singlehood stand alone. It's the idea of rejecting being fixed by society. I think that there's this inherent idea that we're broken, that as human beings we're not enough somehow. We're not the person we're supposed to be. So that society's built around this concept. We need to figure out who we're supposed to be and buy all these products, and especially women, we're kind of geared into trying to fix ourselves, fix our bodies, fix our faces. The fashion industry, the makeup industry, the diet industry are huge industries, and it's all directed at this idea of not enoughness. And so it's about combating that. So all of these topics, seemingly not so funny, become hilarious when I apply myself to them. So that's what the Notorious C.H.O. is about. The target audience for this show is probably the target audience for anything that I would do, which is women, which is gays and lesbians, which is people of color, which is anybody who feels that they don't fit in, which is anybody who feels that they are not being spoken to or served by the media at large, which I think is everybody. I think that we all feel like somehow an outsider, and so I speak to the outsider, and they're all outsiders. We're all outsiders. I think the people that I would like to invite to this show would probably be Madonna, the Dalai Lama, all members of KISS. I think I would like to invite the Lakers. I'd like to invite Al Gore. So that would be my VIP section. Certainly Harvey Firestein would be an esteemed guest, as would Elton John. I think I would like to have Dolly Madison. If we're asking anybody we want, I want Gandhi. So that's my guest list. The Notorious C.H.O. differs from I'm the One That I Want in that it's not a different perspective. I think I have the same perspective, but it's a different way of telling a story maybe. It's a different way of talking about things. It's different material. It's a different me. It's a different life, and it's new, and I think it's funny and sharp and interesting in the same way that I'm the One That I Want was. But I feel like that show was really about coming of age, and this show is about being of age. I'm most looking forward to just seeing everybody again that I saw in the last tour. What I love about my audience is that it really builds upon itself. People come to see me again and again, and I see how their lives have changed. And so we have this incredible relationship over years, seeing the same people in the same cities over and over. I get to see what's happened with them and catch up. And so that's what I'm looking forward to. if anybody wants more information about the tour, about me, about anything I'm doing, if they want to write to me, they can contact me at margaretcho.com, and they can hear all about where everything's happening. And there's lots of things happening in the Margaret Cho universe, so log on. Well, I think gay men need to come to the show because you know all your friends are going. You know you're going to see all those guys that you want to see. You know all the boys that you have a crush on are going to be there. You know everybody's going to be dressed up. You know it's a total thing. I think for a Margaret Cho show, for a gay man, it's kind of like a cotillion. You know, it really is a ball for you. And so, you know, come. Act like you're coming to see my comedy, but I know you're coming to hook up. Don't even lie. I know you're coming to hook up with each other. So that's cool with me is what I'm saying. And that's what I love is that the cutest guys come to my show. Of course, they're all there to meet each other, but that's okay, and that's wonderful, and that's what's great about coming to see me is that not only is it a comedy show, it's a gay matchmaking extravaganza. I think that women need to come to see the show because I just came upon this realization, like, what if I didn't think I was fat anymore? God, how much more time would I have in a day if that thought never crossed my mind? Like, what if I didn't think that I didn't look ugly or stupid? What if I didn't worry about the way that I was? What if I just didn't care? How much more time would I have? I think I would have a lot more time. I think we'd all have a lot more time. I think there would be another hour in the day for everybody. So that's sort of what I'm posing that question. I think that all women should come to the show and we can discuss this. We can really talk about this with our extra hour. I think that all people of color should come to the show because we need a place where we can really, really, really talk about white people. Because there's something wrong with them, and we really need to get down and discuss it. But there's no real place where we can actually meet to discuss it. I mean, there's the internet, but then there could be some white people. You don't know. They're crafty. So if we could just like get to a place where we could all get together and see each other, I think it'd be really good. So come on out. I spent a lot of time last summer at gay prides across the country. In San Francisco, I was the Grand Marshal. In San Diego, I was the Grand Marshal. In New York, I was riding on a float, and there were so many times where I just got to go and connect with everybody. The queer community is so my family. It's so my tribe.
Fag for my tribe. I'm a fag hag. Fag hags are the backbone of the gay community.
You know, whenever I go to any kind of pride event, it really makes me want to cry. It makes me remember what I come from, you know, my upbringing, my childhood, growing up on Polk Street, growing up around gay men, and really feeling that that's where I belong.
You know, this means so much to me because San Francisco is my hometown. I grew up here. When I was a teenager, my first job was I worked at Stormy Leather. Some people get a paper route. I made dildo harnesses.
Pride to me means so much more than just a parade. You know, it's really about coming home.
Thank you so much, everybody.
When I was at the San Francisco Pride, I performed on the first ever Asian Pacific Islander stage, and it was like this great thing to be able to be there and, you know, be with all the queer Asians. It's just really beautiful.
Today, I want you to love yourself without reservation. And love each other without restraint. Unless you're into leather, then by all means use restraints.
about and ready, folks.
Yes, of course. We've been standing in line for 2 hours. I gotta pee. Okay.
All right, folks, welcome to the Warfield, the Margaret Cho Show!
Back open. Make 2 lines. Going in. Side by side, please.
Margaret, we love you! I grew up here, and I came to so many shows here. I mean, it's a really wonderful homecoming.
We only love 3 things. That would be ass, Judy Garland, and Margaret Cho.
There's going to be tons of people here, but the only people that are going to scare me are my parents. And I don't know what I'm going to do because they've never seen me perform before. I can feel their silent disapproval from miles away.
A fag hag. Fag hags are the backbone of the gay community. Without us, you're nothing. We have been there all through history, guiding your sorry ass through the Underground Railroad. Come on, girl, you need to hurry, come on. Don't forget Kyle, you know he like to lag behind. We went to the prom with you. They'd never seen a Korean American role model like me before. You know, I didn't play violin. I didn't fuck Woody Allen. I fired my manager after that. He said some amazing shit to me. He said one time, he goes, "You know what, Margaret? I think the Asian thing puts people off." What the fuck is the Asian thing? Like it's some gimmick that I pull out of my ass every couple of years. To jazz up my career, it's like, ho, ho, hey, all right. Woo! Doing the Asian thing, all right, hey, is that ice? Hi-ya, all right. You know you gotta chink it up sometimes, you know. You gotta get chinky with it. I had sex with a woman on the ship. I went through this whole thing. I was like, am I gay? Am I straight? And I realized I'm just slutty. Where's my parade? I didn't know what to do, so I just copied the movies. You know, I just kind of went down there. I'm going to stay here and rock the mic until the next Korean American, fag hag, shit starter, girl comic, trash talker comes up and takes my place.
Margaret Cho's back with an all-new show, The Notorious C.H.O. Don't miss one of today's hottest comedians live in concert at Jackie Gleason Theater, August 30th.
Make 2 lines, going in, side by
Boston
side.
Globe raves. We're in a golden age of comedy, and one of the reasons is Margaret Cho. Reserve seats for The Notorious C.H.O. are on sale now at Ticketmaster or charge by phone.